Hello everyone, this is Ken Hardison with another bright idea from Pilma. And we spoke about it in the past about telephone books and yellow page ads and things like that. But I got this from one of my friends that the Mason-Dixon, which is a pollster, created this poll and stated that 60% of the respondents say that the phone book is becoming irrelevant. And here, according to the poll, I want to read you some things. 3 out of 4 Americans rely on internet and cell phones for finding telephone numbers over the phone book. Only 3% of Americans report they have used the phone book in the last week. Nearly 8 out of 10 people 18 to 29 years old have no use for the phone book. Nearly 1/4 of Americans discard their phone books immediately, with 1/3 of Americans under the age of 45 reported they immediately throw it away when they deliver to their door. So, what this tells us is that the yellow page books are heading to intensive care, if not to the graveyard. Now, I've preached it before, and I want to give you we can talk about polls all we want to, but here's the real deal. Our firm used to spend $600,000 a year on yellow page ads, and about 3 to 4 years ago, we cut it. We saw what was happening, along with a few other very smart firms. And we cut it back to just bold listings, and the reason being this: I track everything and look at the return on investment, and we were still getting cases with the phone book, and I think if you still do the yellow pages, you'll get some cases, but at what cost? Anytime you spend money on marketing, you will at least get a 6 to 10, somewhere between 6 and 10, 6 minimum, or you don't want to spend it. So that means for every dollar you spend, you want to make $6 revenue off of it, minimum. And you really want to get 10 or above. That would be great return. But what we were seeing was it kept going down and down to where it was a 2 to 1. So every dollar we spent on yellow page, we were making 2. Well, that's gross. That's just not going to do it, because our overhead would be more. So we were actually losing money. And I think if you would track it like that, you would see that I'm right. And a lot of times, everyone that said they caught you from the yellow book or the yellow pages, actually saw you somewhere else, but were looking you up. So what we did was we still do the yellow pages, but we only do bold listings. So if they're looking for us, and we do a bold listing in the white pages, so it's easy to find us. But what we found out, we took that money, put it in TV, and put it in the internet. And like this report says, what we found was that the internet is we're getting. I used to say we got 8 to 10, but now we're getting as much as $12 for every dollar we spend on internet SEO. So that's the proof in the pudding. So my bright idea is this: if you're doing yellow pages, you need to get out of them, unless other than doing bold listings. You take that money and go put it on your internet, on your website, on SEO. If you got a big budget, then I go put it on TV and the internet. But if you got just one choice, I do internet and maybe some newsletters or whatever, something that gives you a good return on investment, because it's clear that the yellow pages is used to be dying a slow death. It's dying a fast death, and I strongly encourage you to get out of yellow pages and put the money where it'll give you a better return on investment. So that's my bright idea for this week. And by the way, I got another bright idea, and that is that if you want to learn stuff like this and even more, and talk to the legal experts and network with people who have done like we have and tested and can tell you what's really working and what's not working, and go see some premier speakers who are going to talk about meat, not about theory and all this stuff, but practical blueprints for success on how to do follow-up marketing. When somebody calls you, you just don't forget about them. You got to follow up with them with letters and emails. We got an expert on that. We got an expert, Nick Nat's going to be talking about how to get publicity. I'm going to be talking about the 7 ways to dominate your competition, and I'm going to be giving away a lot of secrets that I've never given away before. Also going to have one of the biggest heavyweights in the marketing field in law is John Morgan with Morgan & Morgan out of Florida, which I say Florida, but he has offices in Florida, Atlanta, Memphis, all over the United States. And he's going to talk about that you can't teach hungry. It don't matter what I tell you, if you're not hungry and willing to take action, it's not going to happen. He's going to talk about that. We also have Tom Trush, who is a copywriter, that's going to teach you. It's not just spending the money on advertising. It depends a lot about what you say in your ads and how they convey to people to make them to want to pick up the phone or get on the internet, look you up, and make contact with you and hire you. So he's going to give away a lot of secrets on how to create effective ads that actually make people want to pick up the phone. We're going to also have Scott Richardson, an author, who's going to talk about how to get cases from body shops. Even if you've tried 100 different times, he's got the secret, he says. So you got to be there to hear that. And like always, all our seminars and summits are 100% guaranteed. What I mean by that is, if you're not completely satisfied after the first day, I'll give you every cent that you spent to come to our seminar. Plus, if you'll show me documentation, I'll give you up to $500 of your travel expenses to come. So it's a no-brainer. You can't lose. If you come to this thing and get one or two good ideas, you're going to more than triple, or you get a 10-to-1 return on your investment, believe me. But what we find is, and you'll see if you click below, is we've got testimonials from people who went to our last conference that said that, they've got 10, 15, 20 new ideas that they're going to take back and take action on. We got one lawyer, Joe Marasco from Rhode Island, that talks about the fact that he, after coming to PILMA for about a year and a half, he's gone from 2 lawyers to 12 lawyers. So, I mean, his practice has just exploded. So if you're wanting to grow your practice and you want to increase your caseload without spending a load, I encourage you to click below and find out more about the upcoming seminar in Atlanta on April 1st and 2nd. Until next time, this is Ken Hardison, dedicated to your success.